Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. There's the handoff. A quick juke. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Oh, what a grab! He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. And he'll just get rid of it.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Back to throw. It's Lopez. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a solid game, moves the ball out to the 28.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down in a big game.
And the Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here comes a handoff. He finds some space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Using his legs. It's Hardy. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? He make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Cost him 5 yards. So the offense will penalty and just take the result of that play. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. On the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here.
Catch made inside the 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
No gain on second down, and they punch it in here, third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man.
Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
7, Tennessee, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He has first down yardage at the 46.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the run, it's Lewis. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Down he goes. It's a sack. finding out that playoff games just feel different. You can handle the nerves better as we head to the second. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Throw this out of the RPO. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man cover, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down there.
Where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal upcoming. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run. And corralling for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch made wide open way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Lopez. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And the Tar Heels come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Tennessee, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play looking to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down. Missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be.
He's looking deep here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense starts with a short field. To throw, it's Lopez. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
14, Tennessee, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, North Carolina 21, Tennessee 0.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. The balls are moving quickly down the field.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down for the offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Balls, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Tennessee. A much Well-treated counterpunch delivered.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Contact as he threw it. Wide open downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tennessee, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. Start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Now the all-important extra point.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
35. Tennessee, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Lopez. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team onto the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Hardy. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Volunteers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
North Carolina, 38.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the RPO, caught to the right. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to throw. It's Lopez. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but it...
Touchdown, UMC. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Tennessee, 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Less than a yard to go, or you take up the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Grab by the receiver. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tennessee, 13.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the 2nd half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting. especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
And he's hit right as he throws it.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Keeping it on the ground here. He can't stop. Look at that powerful running. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Owing the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Caught by the receiver. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes those throwing the offense back out of the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense is still clicking. And Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Toss play to the outside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And the Vols will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, UNC. This quarterback on fire today.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
66, Tennessee, 28.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tennessee, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Oh, they they trap him for a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's looking deep again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Able to fight for a decent gain here on that run play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it is almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Look out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
The The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, almost intercepted again. And a chance for his 2nd, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
He pulls in the catch. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep
looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Balls.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting, man. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
To the air, it's Lopez. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Tennessee, 40.
Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Aggressive, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a match.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. And looking to throw now on first down. It's another deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Catch made by the tight end. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable.